action. We want to keep action. We want to keep movement. We want to keep everybody into the program. Devin and DJ, you guys, I love it. Honestly, I think it's a great idea. Okay. You kill two birds with one. No, I'll take that back. You solve two problems with that one solution. One, when Daddy Bailey is ready for the band to strike up, hopefully he don't cut us off. He strike it up, you got the majority of it here, and we have that presence. My idea was to have that presence of the band to support the people who are coming down the aisle to tell, to present themselves that we're with the program. I love it. That's a great one. Thank you. We'll go with that. Sister Sorrell, Saint Sorrell.
I was just gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sister Hodge said she was before you. Oh, wow. She didn't raise her hand. She didn't raise her hand.
She didn't raise her hand.
I don't have any.
And Saint Scott said you didn't. I'm gonna yield the floor. Saint Sorrell, I'm gonna yield the floor. I want to yield the floor, and let Sister Hodge say her part, please, and then you can say your part. Okay. Sister Hodge, please. What did you have to say? Go ahead.
I have nothing.
She
didn't have anything to say.
Say what Sister Maxine Water said.
Reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming your time. Say Sorrell is reclaiming her time right now. Go ahead, say Sorrell.
Because I was thinking, I like what Brother Bishop said.
I love it.
Because when you got to think there's got to be a band up there, because they're the only one, more than likely nobody else is coming except for them. Right. So when Apostle Scott introduces Dad, the band is blowing. Okay. So if they're in the back, where is the band? Mm-hmm. So you need the band. They need to be put.
I like it. I like that. That's a very good addition to the issues. I love it. I really do.
I didn't hear you say that.
I think you guys have really good. We did really. Now listen. My next question to the faithful few, and my thing is this:
I didn't hear you.
don't ever be afraid of the numbers. Because what you see now will be different next week. Yeah. So we're going to go on as if we got all the numbers already. That's all we can do. So we won't be cut. We will be left out. My next thing is we have so much going on Sundays. And I know it taxes a lot of people. What is another time you would suggest that would be a great time for us to do a rehearsal?
Sunday.
Rehearsal. Sunday.
Keep it where it is. Don't try to where it is where you gonna get everybody.
That's what I thought, but I know everybody be like, I gotta eat. I got a president meeting. But St. Mike says she would be willing to give over the president meeting so we can do it after service. I already talked to her about that. But I'm just trying to get the census.
Remember the sermon this morning. Trust God.
Okay, I trust you.
Well, also for the Daily Voices of Youth who have rehearsals on Sundays too, Elder Dillingham.
And?
Anyway, Dillingham.
30 minutes.
And so, even though the young people might not need to be in every rehearsal,
right.
I do need to have them in some rehearsals, even if we're downstairs and you all are up here, which means I'll miss a rehearsal up here. That's the and part. So, and I was, willing to alter some time too, so that we can prepare for this, because this is like a one-time event that's coming up. And I had no problem with that. So I just wanted to know what time, if you're gonna do it immediately after service, which that probably ain't gonna work if people say that. Gotta eat.
I'm in service all day. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I was hungry. I ain't gonna tell you. I was hungry.
Who's still hungry?
I didn't eat.
I still didn't eat.
I took my food back.
But anyway, if you choose, so I know you haven't decided yet, but if you choose to have directly after service, and we need to know exactly like how long so that I can prepare.
I like to keep it 1 hour. I honestly think if you get it and you hit it, you start faithfully on time and you give way to whatever else is following you. That's how you stay true and consistent. If I say 3:30 to 4:30, I can say 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock to give the 5 o'clock people. Somebody said, well, yeah, we have 5 o'clock to give them the time to get out. But if I say 3:30 to 4:30, the people who genuinely are ready for 5 o'clock service, they can be in the rehearsal. And they have already eaten already. So they can't say they didn't know about it because it's going to follow one and the other. So I originally started out from 3:30 to 4:30, 1 hour. We can push it back to 2:30, but you got a good shout. Y'all ain't getting out service
Today,
to
it was
2 o'clock.
after 2 today.
Yeah.
It was after 2 today.
So I can push it back to 3 to 4.
Normally 3:30. I try and get, see, a lot of that has to do with the time we got the service.
Yeah,
Right.
Like today was a long service.
yeah. I'll
Cause
try
the
to.
band just kept playing.
That was rain from New Orleans. That was blessings from New Orleans.
Each announcement is 30 minutes.
That was the spirit from New Orleans today, Lord. Thank you. So what do you guys think is a good time? I thought it was fair to say 3:30 to 4:30 for 1 hour, but we can say from 3 to 4 to be fair for the
How about 4 to 5?
Well, the
4 to 5
issue
So
o'clock.
after rehearsal, we can go right to 5 o'clock service. So everybody ain't got no excuse why they can't.
I
go
think
5
that's
o'clock
real
service.
good.
Which one?
4 to 5.
From 4 o'clock to 5. It's only 1 hour.
Yep.
Yes.
We get in it, we start it no matter what, and then we
I
go
think
through
that's,
it.
yes.
4 to 5. Tell everybody you know. 4 to 5. Thank you, Devin. That's another good one.
Everybody's
Thank you.
full.
I'm just trying to help.
Okay. 4 to 5. Everybody should be able to
ideas.
eat or snack and all that other stuff. Well, first, I wanted you guys, if you didn't know, Sister Natalie, stand up, Natalie.
Natalie, boo!
Let me tell you something about this young lady.
I
Yeah.
said that.
Sister Natalie has a great spirit. When I asked her if she would do it or she would participate, whatever it was, she didn't answer. She said, yes, Sister Dillingham. I come back to her, yes, sister. I send her an email, she answers my email.
Yeah.
So I want all of us to be the same way. Sometimes we're gonna have to
wanna be
put
like that.
self aside. Eileen says she wanna be like Natalie.
Oh, me too! Me too!
He videoing you right now.
So I just wanna say to each of you, I just wanna say to each
Put it out to the
of you
Midwest.
who caught the spirit and the idea for the last stand, and who caught the idea that you have a goal. I think most of the people in here have a goal
Yes.
for victory. And I think that's what spurs us all to. It seems like we're on one accord. So I'm asking everybody to stand forward. We will have up until, I plan to have a lot more. I want Natalie, Sister Natalie, we can have the music. And Mike's gonna lay down something for us. DJ and Devin, I know we got picnics, we got stuff on the yard. Next Sunday, from 4 to 5 o'clock. The next Sunday after that, you guys might be out of town, but it's gonna be 4 to 5. 1 person, 2 person, 3 person. They're open for questions, to open for practice for your steps, because everybody's gonna show up at different times. But it's from 4 to 5. Keep in mind, no matter what, 1 or 2 or 3, we will have somebody videotaping so we can show our other counterparts our progress. And let them know they have a part. They are a part. Even though primary, the stir-up starts from here, the beginning starts from here, we're opening it up for all of them to be invited and have a part. So, we're right on time. We got a few minutes to spare, and I said we're gonna be in and out. Anybody have any more questions? Next Sunday, 4 p.m. 5. Sister Hash is gonna be looking for the other
The
members
list
to
starting
the
to start
signage.
signs.
Okay, Sister Ivy is working on the steps for the Buffalo Soldiers, and the band is working for the music for our procession. So if everybody would stand, we'll be dismissed by Brother Devin.
My brother Devin.
By Brother Devin.